Welcome students. Today we are discussing lesson Taro's Reward, a Japanese story retold. Before we start this story, let us first know about introduction. Taro's Reward is a Japanese story. It is a fable with a moral and a message. Taro represents the class of kids who obey and serve their parents, who are hardworking and thoughtful. Now, summary of this lesson. Taro was a young woodcutter. He lived with his old parents in a hut on the hillside. He used to chop wood in the forest all day long. He worked very hard but earned very little. This made him sad. He wanted so much to meet all the needs of his parents. One evening, all the family members were sitting in the hut. A strong cold wind was blowing. Suddenly, the old man, who was shivering with cold, wished he had a cup of sake to warm his heart and body. This made Taro all the more sad. He decided to work harder and earn more. Sake, the Japanese drink, was very expensive. Next morning, he went early to the forest. He worked very hard with his axe. His mouth was dry and his face wet with sweat. He was thinking of earning more money to buy sake for his father. Suddenly, he heard the sound of flowing water. Being thirsty, he ran in the direction of the sound. He saw a little waterfall behind a rock. He drank a little water, but it tasted like sake. Taro quickly filled the pitcher with sake and returned home. His old father was delighted to drink the sake. He stopped shivering. That afternoon, a woman neighbor came to the hut. The old man offered her a cup of sake and also told her the story of the magic waterfall. The woman spread the story throughout the village. That evening, so many villagers came to Taro's hut. They took a sip of the sake and heard the story. They also planned to fetch the drink that magic waterfall. Next morning, Taro started for work even earlier with a large pitcher. He found to his surprise all his neighbors there. They too had come with their jars, pots, and buckets. One of them drank the liquid. It tasted like plain water, not like the magic drink, sake. Others also tried and had similar experience. They shouted angrily that they had been befooled. They looked for Taro to drown him in the waterfall, but Taro had wisely slipped behind a rock. He was saved. The villagers went back to their homes. Taro came out of his hiding place. He tasted the liquid again. It was the same fine sake, the tasty drink. He realized that the waterfall was favoring him. The Emperor of Japan heard the story of Taro and his magic waterfall. He rewarded Taro with gold pieces for being so good and kind. The emperor did so to encourage other children also to respect and obey their parents. For encouragement, he has given a beautiful garden in the name of Taro. As we all know, magic fascinates children. Writers make use of magical things to convey a moral or a message. They say that Magic is just a sleight of hand, a matter of tricks. In my opinion, it is a sort of mesmerism. The magicians are much more than mere tricksters. They have the brains as well as some cultivated powers to make the audience see and believe what is shown to them. Tarot's reward is entertaining, the incident is imaginary, but the message is direct and clear. Such a Japanese story goes a long way in the mental and moral growth of the children. I like it for its simplicity, and my dear students, you also get some moral from this story. Okay, students, in next video I will provide you Hindi summary of Taro's reward.